Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to review the movie title The King's Speech. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Then I want to introduce myself. My name is Fatihah binti Sabidin from course Bachelor Islamic Banking and Finance. The King's Speech is a 2010 historical drama film directed by Tom Hopper and written by David Sidley. The genre of The King's Speech is drama and history. Its star Colin Firth played the future King George VI, who to the cope with a tamer, Sis Lionel Lodge, and Australian speech and language therapy, played by Geoffrey Rush. And the movie was set in a variety location, including London, England, United Kingdom, which actually give it a very international vibe in this movie. Next, a movie plot. This movie is about England's Prince Albert, Colin Firth, must ascend the throne as King George VI, but he has a speech impediment. Knowing that the country needs her husband to be able to communicate effectively, Elizabeth, which is Helena Bonham Carter, hired Lionel Lutz, Geoffrey Rush, an Australian actor and speech therapy to help him overcome his stammer. An extraordinary friendship developed between the two men as Lutz uses unconventional means to teach the monarch how to speak with confidence. So this movie, I give two characters that I love, which is the first character, the character King George VI. The acting is a very high standard, especially King George VI, who bring his character to live with a dazzling performance. He does his best to keep up the show by being king. His subject so desperately needs Betty change develop as a consequence of his relationship between Lionel Lodge. The second character adalah Lionel Lodge. He are well developed, particularly Lionel Lodge, of which he become a friend as they work together. And after his brother abdicated the throne, the new king relies on Lodge to help him make his first wartime radio broadcast upon Britain declaration of war on Germany 1939. Then memorable scene. I don't like that scene, the making it all the more necessary that the new King George VI overcome his stammer, but after insisting that Lodge attend the coronation where his family will be seated, he learned that Lodge is not a doctor or trained in speech therapy and must decide whether to continue his treatment. Lodge got sick into declaring that he has a voice and explained that his perseverance and courage will make him a great king. The king performed his brief portion of the coronation without a problem. So Betty or King and Lodge begin by arguing about Lodge's lack of credential. Betty is full of self-pity, is trying to blame Lodge for it. That's his literary action. The essential action here and what this scene is really about is that Lodge is trying to get Betty to take her power in the scene. Part creative element. The first cinematography, Hopper employed a number of cinematic techniques to evoke the king's feeling of constriction. He and cinematographer Danny Cohen used wide than normal lens to photograph the film. Typically 14 mm, 18 mm to 21 mm, 35 mm, and 37 mm, where the subtitle distribution of the picture helped to convey the king's discomfort. For instance, the subjective point of view shoot during the Empire exhibition speech used a close-up the microphone with a wider lens, similar to the filming technique used for one of the Duke's early consultation with a musician. And for the second creative element is tone, lighting, and color. I like the tone, lighting, and color of the opening scene. Is the color of the picture. The circus was shot in grayish tone and hard light, with most color becoming bleak. The environment surrounding Zeus is dull and dark, reminiscent of rainy and misty weather. So I think they need to change and use the more brightness so as not to appear dark. The overall tone still remain cool and distant, further pointing toward the strictness of the environment where Zeus Ghost has performed. Then the third creative element in movie, which is music background or sound, is not noisy. I like it, and the movie called by Alexandra Desplat is a standout element, evaluating the overall experience. It was recorded using old microphone from the EMI archive used by the royal family in order to create a vintage and deep sound. Lastly, that's costume in movie. While I am not used to reviewing modern costuming, I thought the costume were very nice. In that, I like the full treatment coats that Queen Elizabeth wore. They were very classy. The men were dressed in suits since they have to look nice, as they are constantly watched by the press. Leonard Lutz throughout most of the movie wore a pinstripe suit, while the royal or government men wore a classic black suit. For overall opinion, I really love that enjoy this movie because movie that actually appealed to me. It was well acted, well scripted, and just simply well done. I don't like this movie because there are only two scenes throughout the whole movie where bad language was heavily used both times. However, it was a part of a speech exercise. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the King's Speech a solid 8. I highly recommend the King's movie to anyone who enjoy this movie. It's also about love, friendship, and faith. Albert's wife Elizabeth, Helena Bonham Carter, will not give up trying to find a speech therapy who can help him. She found Leonard Lodge and she pursued Albert to visit him. She has faith in Albert that he can control his stuttering and be king. The movie I am delighted to mention and also devoid of sex, violence, and explosive special effect. Despite some cursing, The King's Speech, a family movie.